Hello, good day. From the mathematics and statistics tutors. So today we're going to look at the Spearman's rank correlation coefficient. Now, before diving into the Spearman's rank correlation coefficient, I would like to take you through some principles or concepts or knowledge that we need to know about correlation. Now, in a correlation study, any study that is correlational, the variables in there play a symmetrical role. So by that, we mean that there's no one single variable which is already taken as independent or dependent. So this leads to a situation where you have to study the variables deeply in order to know exactly which one is independent and which one is dependent. So remember that point that in a correlational study, the variables play a symmetrical role. Now, in Spearman's rank correlation coefficient, I think you know about the Pearson's correlation coefficient. Yeah, so that is one of them. We also have Spearman's rank correlation coefficient. Now, this correlation coefficient is not as accurate as the other correlation coefficient, which is Pearson's correlation coefficient. This one is not very accurate, but Pearson's correlation coefficient is accurate. Why isn't this one very accurate? It's because we're dealing with ranks. We are not using the exact numbers. So we'll be ranking these numbers in order for us to get the correlation coefficient, hence the name. Now we have a question here, and we need to know the formulas and all that, but we'll know the formulas on the way. So let's go on and solve this question. It says calculate the Spearman's rank order correlation coefficient between the math and English test scores for a grade 12 class, for a given grade 12 class. So we have those marks like English, someone had 56, in math, the same person had 66, 75 in English, in math, 70, and all that. So we need to, first of all, arrange these numbers in ascending order. So looking at the English results there, which one would come as the first one? So which one is the lowest, so to say? So if we see there is 56 there, 75, 45. So 45 is likely to be the one. We have 71, 62, 56, 64, 58, 80. So meaning that 45 is the first one. So on the rank, we are going to put one there, and under English. So we'll put the rank as 1 there. Then after 45, we have 58 and 56, meaning that 56 will have a rank of 2, and 58 will have a rank of 3. Then, as you can see, the one that has a rank of 4 is 61. Then the one that has a rank of 5 is 62, and all that, which means we are okay. So you arrange all those from the lowest to the highest. Then let's look at mathematics, math ability. So we have 66, 70, 40, 60, 65, 56, 59, 77, 67, 63, meaning that the lowest mark was 40. So this takes the rank of 1. Then we have 56, 59, meaning 56, the rank of 2, and 59, the rank of 3. And then the one that has the rank of 4 is 60. So in that order. So then what you do after doing that, you start calculating the distances. So by the distance, we mean the difference between the rank in English and the rank of math for the same person. So like the first one, it will be 7 minus 2 there, which is 5. The second one will be 9 minus 8, which is 1. Then 1 minus 1 is 0. 7 minus 4, 3, 5 minus 6, this is 1. So it would have been -1, but you don't have to write it negative. But if you want, you can. There's no problem because we'll be squaring. We'll need to square these numbers. 6 minus 2 is 4. I think you understand that point on the way, then 0 and all those numbers. Then now we start squaring these. So we have 25, we have 5 squared, which is 25. Then 1 squared is 1, 0 squared is 0, 3 squared is 9, 1 squared is 1, 4 squared we get 16, 0 squared is 0, 0 squared is 0. There's already a 0 there. So I can just remove that one. All right. Then the rest of the numbers are there. So now what we do is we have to find the sum. We have to find the sum of di squared. The sum of di squared. This will be equal to what? So when we look at di there, we have 25 plus 1, 26 plus 9, that is 35 plus 1 plus 16 plus 1 plus 1. So this will give us a total of 54. So we have 5, 4 there. Now we need to find the Spearman's rank correlation coefficient. So from there, what you just do now is you go to R, which is given as RS. S subscript S is for Spearman. Now, that means we have RS is equal to 1 minus 6 times summation of di squared from I is equal to 1 up to n, then everything divided by n, open bracket, n squared minus 1. This is a Spearman's correlation coefficient formula. That's how we calculate it. And so this is going to be equal to 1 minus 6 times, so summation of distances squared is 54. Then we divide this by n. So these were 10. In case you didn't know, these were 10. So we just 10, open bracket, 10 squared minus 1. Then this is going to be 1 minus 6 times 54. This is 324 divided by 10. Then 10 squared is 100 minus 1, 99, which is 990 there. So it's as good as having 1 minus 324 over 990. And when we do this calculation, we get 0.67. So this is the Spearman's rank correlation coefficient for the scores of math and English tests for a given grade 12 class. Now, if you want to now do the interpretation, so interpret the results. So we're going to look at 0.6. Is this a strong correlation? Does it show that there's a strong relationship or a weak relationship? So first of all, we know that this is positive because Spearman's correlation coefficient, just like Pearson correlation coefficient, it can be negative or positive. So its range is from -1 to +1. That's the range. So this at the far end there, it means it's the strongest. That's the strongest relationship, very strong relationship. But if we have 0.67, this is fairly strong, or you can just say there's a strong relationship. But the best is to say very strong relationship. So we'll say there is a fairly strong relationship between grade 12 math and and English scores. So between grade 12 math and English scores for a given grade 12 class, something like that. You can form the English properly. So that's the idea. So 0.6, it means it's fairly strong. It's not very strong. So the key word there is fairly strong. Okay, what happens is that we have from 0.00 to 0.2. This means that we have a very weak. So the relationship there is very weak. And then we have 0.21 to 0.4. This one is a weak relationship, or we can say very weak relationship. And then we have 0.41 to 0.6. This one is a moderate correlation. So it's a moderate correlation. And then we have now 0.61 to 0.8. This is now fairly strong or strong correlation. And then the final one is from 0.81 to 1.0. So this one is a very strong relationship. So we are here, which is fairly strong relationship. So there's a fairly strong relationship between math and English scores in a given grade 12 class. So I wish you a great day. It has been JM. Enjoy learning and enjoy understanding. It's great to have you learn from us. Have a great day.